Hello, my name is Anya Dorsey, and welcome to my second video short assignment. Yay! Um, in this video, I'll just get right into it. Life is doubt, and faith without doubt is nothing but death. Miguel de Unamuno. Miguel de Unamuno was a Spanish poet, novelist, playwright, and a philosopher who argued that someone who produces something for the public is lying if he or she says they hates fame. In this argument, I will argue that Unamuno's critiques on fame and the afterlife are in fact convincing and concurrent with today's society. When doubts invade us and cloud our faith, the immortality of the soul, a vigorous and painful impulse is given to the anxiety to perpetuate our name and fame, to group at least a shadow of immortality. Just a shadow. Not a lot, but just enough. Just that much. It's satisfactory to some. And growing up in the 21st century, with the increasing use of the internet and social media outlets thriving and giving many people a voice and a platform to express themselves freely to millions and billions of people with just a click of a finger, truly puts this or Unamuno's argument into perspective for myself. And I only say that because I grew up in an era where 15 minutes of fame was truly 15 minutes of fame. Such as being Instagram famous or Musical.ly or Twitter famous. A lot of people will do or recreate scenes or enactments or do anything, good or bad, provocative or anything, just to get those few, or with the hopes of going viral. And with being viral, you're very well known or popular within the internet world for about a week or so. And a lot of people today are really satisfied with that. A lot of people, that is their goal, to become Insta famous or just to get that 15 minutes of fame. So we create these 15-second videos on Instagram, just doing anything to get our name out there. Some hurt themselves in a funny way, or other people in a funny way. Giving back, but recording it and posting it, things such, just to become famous or immortal. And the internet is immortal, if you ask me. Anything that you post on the internet, whether you post it and delete it seconds later, it could easily be reposted or screenshot and repost or sent to someone else or anything, and it's unretractable. You can't get it back. Back to the idea of good and bad. So, fame. For instance, school shooters. School shooters never really... let's just say a lot of school shooters put themselves in this situation and other people in this situation solely for fame. Even though they know it's bad or that other people's lives are at stake, there's still some sense in them that wants to be remembered for this. Such as Dylan Storm. He opened fire at a church in Charleston, South Carolina, killing 9 people. Adam Lanza killed 20 children and 6 adults at Sandy Hook Elementary after killing his mother. Sheen Hugh Cho was responsible for the 2007 massacre of Virginia Tech, killing 32 people. James Holmes opened fire inside a packed movie theater in Aurora, Colorado in 2012, killing 12 and injuring 70 people. All of these were acts of immortality. Although these guys, some may be dead, others behind bars, they will forever be written in America's history. Even though it's not really positive, they're still remembered. And the more killings, or the larger that you can get your shooting to be, and the more public coverage that you can get on it, internet coverage that you can get on it, the better, because the more your name is out there, the longer people will be discussing you, the longer you will be in history. But one would say to Unamuno, one could argue that people who commit suicide before achieving any kind of fame disprove his proofs. A lot of the shooters have commit suicide afterwards, but that was after getting their name out there. After, one could argue that if you commit suicide before you achieve any kind of fame, that Unanimo is wrong. But in return, I would say, well, for instance, Tim, who came in and visited us, Tim did not want to be remembered at all or embraced. He embraced and welcomed death. And he also didn't have any faith in the afterlife. He just believed that when you're done, you're done. Your soul is it. He didn't hope to go anywhere. He didn't want anyone to, his name to live on. But that was all bullcrap, if you ask me. Simply because Tim expressed that he did not wish to be remembered, but yet he exposed his experiences. He exposed his experiences and his story. And he used his platform at work and at school to tell his personal theories and thoughts, ultimately making his human presence known. Whether he wants people to remember him or not, he told us significant things about himself that will forever, be in depth with us. He boasts even with his weaknesses of his misfortunes, for what anything better to boast of, and like a child who is, in order to attract attention, struts around with a bandaged finger. Tim. Love him though. In conclusion, all in all, Unanimo's critiques on fame and our desire for immortality, good or bad, are concurrent with today's society. Yes, they are. Go Unanimo. Unanimist.